I dance because it reminds me of Africa, because we dance a lot to drums. We can make beats after school, just with pencils and everything. And it just reminds me of the times, like the memories that I had there, the good memories that I had there, instead of remembering the bad ones. So whenever that I'm dancing, it's because I'm showing off my culture, but also because I feel a lot better when I'm dancing.
I can remember that even though she was shy, I can remember kids just they would gravitate toward her. Like there was just something about her that kids, they wanted to hang out with her, they wanted to talk to her. And then over the years, I've just seen how much she's grown, and I'm just, like, it gives me chills just talking about her because she's amazing.
I know that when she came to the US, it was hard for her because she was speaking English that wasn't perfect, and she struggled a lot with accent and getting people to accept her and not think that she was not smart because of that. I also know that she struggled with cultural things, like just learning how things were done in a different school, like opening a locker and just small things like that. But I know deeper than that, she struggled a lot in her home country with just not living within a certain financial means and struggling to make ends meet, and her having to take kind of a leadership role in her family, helping out her siblings, working to make sure the family had money, and still doing somewhat of that here in the US.
So I got here, and then I got to the school. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have the perfect American school experience. And I got to middle school. First week was not so great. That's when the bullying started. And a lot of people were just telling me how I should go back to my country, how some called me names in the hallways, and people were telling me, oh, you have big thighs, or you're a giant, you're a stumper, and everything. It was just too much. And then most of the people that bullied me in my middle school, they came back to my high school. And then now most of them were friends, and most of them apologized and everything. Everybody knows me as that one African girl, because no matter what we have in school, I'm wearing my African print. No matter if I'm going to be the MC, I'm wearing an African dress. And that's everything that I embrace now. And then this headscarf, all my friends know I can't take it off. And they're like, oh, are you scared of something? I'm like, I'm not scared of anything. It's just something to try to take away from me.
The way that we do homecoming court is it's voted by students. So the students voted, and she didn't want to do homecoming court. She's like, no, I don't. And I'm like, I really think that you should just, give it a try and give it a shot and get out there. She did, and she won. And then just from then, she's just been on a roll.
So I'm planning on moving back there so we can recruit like a lot of people, because I have friends that are willing, and my cousins too, that are willing to just move back there and help the hospitals, help different kids, because we lose a lot of people in a month than most people do in a year. So I'm definitely planning on moving back, and I'm going to nursing because I want to help Sierra Leone, and also because I want to have my own orphanage. So like the kids on the street can have a safe place until they reach a certain point that they can fend for themselves to be able to go on in the world. But I am definitely thinking of going back.
I think other students can definitely learn from her perseverance. I think that she doesn't give herself a lot of excuses. She has all the excuses in the world, but she still maintains her grades, she still maintains her extracurriculars, she still plays sports and is involved in activities and is graduating early, all while having to work and deal with family things. And so I think that they can kind of see that you can accomplish things even with problems in your life.
She's one of those students that I cannot wait until she comes back to visit me and tells me of all the great things that she's doing. Because I know that hers is not going to be limited to her community or her city or her state, just the things and the passions that she has. I'm sure that she'll be doing things internationally.
What motivates me is where I'm from. Because back there, we don't have good doctors or nurses. Like, you can just get out of high school, and then if you have resources, you can be a nurse. And then a lot of people die from that. I've lost a lot of people just from the hospitals, like my mom. The African word that they use for tenacious is called bana. So when somebody says, oh, you, like in my language, said, this pequeña bana, that means this kid is bana, means she doesn't stop until she gets what she wants. And I would like to tell anybody that has been through bullying or anything, just through hardships in their life, to never give up, to just keep going, because no matter how long it takes, no matter what day you take, everything is going to get better, because tomorrow is always a new day.